The Environmental Protection Agency is receiving an increasing number of questions from consumers asking if their granite countertops can emit high levels of potentially dangerous radon gas.
Radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer after smoking, and tonight Carissa Lawson takes a closer look at whether granite can pose a health risk.
Well, granite is basically a natural stone that's now a well-sought-after product to use for kitchen countertops. And if you have it in your home or want it, you're about to hear about the controversy that's keeping local radon inspectors busy and homeowners a little worried.
What I knew about granite was it was nice.
But Chuck Radon wasn't aware of a growing debate. Neither was Bill Pierce.
I mean, I covered the entire kitchen with granite thinking, I have no idea.
They had no idea about the controversial concerns about granite before they purchased the rock for their kitchen countertops.
You're probably bringing in a source of radiation into your house.
This geologist at the University of Louisville says granite has varying concentrations of uranium. He says uranium produces radiation and radon gas as the granite decays, and he says the decaying process does not stop when you install it in your home.
This just keeps coming and coming and coming. There's no end to that.
He shows us what he means using a dosimeter to test for levels of radiation.
It's basically showing randomly at the moment it is popping. So the nucleus of some elements inside the minerals of this granite are decaying as we were talking.
So radon and radiation is coming from this
coming off
right
of this
here.
rock right now, yes, at a very low rate.
If you had tests that showed that this granite countertop had radon in it, I wouldn't want it in my house.
The director of the cancer program at Jewish Hospital and St. Mary's Health Clinic says radon gas causes a certain type of lung cancer, which kills thousands of people every year. And it's why Chuck Radon says he's concerned about any radon being emitted from the granite countertop in his kitchen, a place where his family spends a lot of time.
I just had a few personal contacts in town here that have passed from lung cancer, and it's suspect that it was radon.
I'm not interested in putting a product in someone's house that's dangerous. I have granite in my house. I don't want my kids around any kind of product that's dangerous, so I understand that.
The co-owner of True Rock in Louisville says his company installs about 3,000 square feet of granite a month, and he's never had a complaint.
We also, at True Rock, have a guarantee. If you find radon levels or radiation levels that are beyond the standards of the Environmental Protection Agency, we will give you your money back for your kitchen.
Have you ever had to do that?
No, never.
J.B. Watts also keeps tabs on what the Marble Institute of America has to say about the controversy. In this report, paid for by the Institute, their scientists found the change in risk from having a typical granite countertop in a home would change from 0.75% to 0.755%, and that the lifetime risk of dying from falling out of bed is 3 times higher. We checked with the Environmental Protection Agency to see what they have to say. And while the EPA does say some granite may contribute to indoor radon levels, it goes on to say the principal source of radon in homes is soil gas.
From what I've read, it does not pose a health risk. Unless I see something to the contrary, I'm going to feel good about and be able to sleep at night that I sell granite countertops.
And while businesses will continue to sell granite, these consumers wish they would have known about this issue beforehand.
If it really is the largest cause of lung cancer in non-smokers, it seems to be a bigger issue than I thought it was.
Just the exposure and, would help.
Well, we want to point out the consumers we interviewed did not purchase their granite from True Rock. Meanwhile, the EPA says to reduce your radon risk, it's important to test the air in your home. Coming up tonight at 11, we worked with radon inspectors in our area who tested a few homes for us. We'll show you what we discovered in part 2 of our special report. Carissa Lawson, WLKY.